This is the tape. True, you right. Hey, Sonny. Ooh, me likey.
Go to the crib and I think I was missing. Get in the ice and you think I was dripping. Color is icy, you call me the snowman. I'm thinking you sick and you thinking it's true, man. Running a lick and you call me McLovin. Better stay back and you keep with your bluffing. I am a king, no prince, no prophet. Get me a jeweler with ice in his pocket.
Okay,
So much ice on my neck and you
we're coming
think I
back
be
here
dancing.
into the land of Supra.
So much ice on my neck and you think I'd be dancing.
Come in and this beat slapping. I ain't capping. I'm just a young nigga rapping. Y'all keep talking smack. I'ma have to get to smacking. Y and Ted the name. Yeah, you know we ain't never slacking. I see a shawty and you know I'm macking. Her boy talk.
All right, here we are. What are we doing, Derek?
Oh, we're organizing all the fun stuff, so it's gonna go back on the Supra and painting and sorting.
So Derek brought us this wonderful Supra here last year, and this was kind of one of his dream cars that he'd been saving his money for. Props to him for pulling it off. This thing had 2jz-gte vvti motor in it when he got it, and he was able to drive it for a couple of months, and then it went kaputski on him. It said rattle, 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 knock, 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 knock. So he decided that we're gonna yank that thing out of there, and we want to shave this engine bay, and we want to paint it to match his grandpa's car. His grandpa painted years ago, and then we're gonna put a big single spoolie boy on it, and we're gonna get rid of all this junk over here that was factory turbo stuff, and get 500 horsepower to the wheels, which should be pretty easy to do out of a 2J. So we kind of made a game plan the other night to get all these engine compartment components set out on the table so we could start to go through them, figure out what we wanted to paint and what we were going to save. And then we also have a massive unboxing video that we'll probably give you on episode 2 for all the good stuff that we're going to put on. Close that back up. You guys can see that later. There's some goodies we're going to put in here. Ooh, it's dark in there. But car's in pretty good shape. We got some new interior bits. The engine got sent off to the machine shop, so I'll post some pictures here, right there. The number 6 bearing on the crank spun and took out the lobe, and then ran a bunch of junk through the head and cams and bearings and all that good stuff. So I'm in contact with PRE Racing. I got a buddy, Scott, that works up there. Appreciate the insider info, Scott. He pointed me in the direction of a machine shop that does 2Js. So we sent that thing up there. It's been there for a couple of months. They're gonna save the crank, save the cam, save the heads. So far, last time we talked to them, everything was still in manageable shape. So they should be pretty close to bringing us the motor back. And being as that said, we got all the brake lines stripped out of the car, electronics stripped out of it, and seams are all cleaned up. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna tack all these seams. We're gonna shave a bunch of these holes, make all this smooth and pretty. We got some new catch cans to put in. We're gonna move some wiring, put an Optima in it, fix the brake system, and then we're gonna put a new proportioning valve in and then tuck all these lines out of the way so it's all nice and pretty. Probably get rid of some of these holes, and we might have to make some more room for a turbo over here, but we'll see. We got some big boy, like 11-inch wide wheels and tires to run on it, so we're gonna have to see if we might have to roll this fender a little bit. We might even have to do a little massage work up here to get full lock and full stuff. But yeah, that's the Supra project as the moment. We're gonna go through these parts and go through this stuff and see what all we want to save. So exhaust manifold's going away, right, Derek? Yep. We got a log manifold to put on there?
Yeah, cast log manifold.
Yeah, so we got a cast log manifold to put on. We're gonna save valve covers intercooler piping, factory intake, alternator's gonna stay, girdle, oil pan, we have a new oil pump, we have new motor mounts. We'll go through these here in a second, figure out what's gonna stay. That's gonna get painted, that's gonna get cleaned up, that's gonna get painted probably. Injectors are gonna get yanked out, we got new injectors, probably clean the rail up. This is all the coolant piping down here, and we'll decide what we need to run because a lot of it was for the factory duals. What we're gonna do is we're gonna clean all this oxidation and crap off of it. We're gonna get down to the bare aluminum. We're gonna get all of the contaminant out of the aluminum via wire wheel and detergents. We'll pick a contrasting color for some of the other stuff like the valve cover and whatever. And then engine compartment color was, what the hell was it, Derek? It was a 96. Oh, it's in the book somewhere. It's a 1996 Dodge color. And I got the formula over here somewhere. Ooh, look at that. So it's a really sparkly red color that's made up of gold flake, red flake, and blue flake. And that's gonna go all up in here. We're gonna leave the exterior the way the exterior looks for now. We'll clean it up when it's all done, but it's gonna be sleeper car status.
Claret red.
Claret red, there you go. 92 to 2000, I think. Look that up, Dodge color. So we're going to do a cooling plate. This may get a block off plate above the reservoirs here, and then the catch cans are going to get put over here. The wiper one's going to go away, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 washer fluid, radiator overflow, and power steering reservoir all be on that side. And then we'll run some lines over there to it, make it look all clean. We're going to tack all this stuff up, paint this all red, make it all shiny, do some black contrast, and then pick some color for these engine compartment stuff. So we're gonna go through this stuff today, throw some stuff in the shit can pile, throw some stuff in the Derek's elbow grease pile, and then we'll see you on the next one for all this cool shit. Take care, guys.